So, what do you think? Is it possible to multitask? Just the facts. Um, our attention is limited, and I guess, like most students, you made this discovery while studying, so your attention is just very strong in the beginning when you study, and then kind of gets lower and lower and lower. And this is especially true if you try to multitask, which means for most people, music or other noises are disruptive. So, also, if your desk is cluttered with things, this diminishes your attention level. So, the problem with attention is, as I talked about in another video, first of all, just the duration that you are wakeful and your attention, and then that you are consciously acting, is very limited. It's less than 50% of your wake time. That's one thing. And the problem within this is that your brain is only capable of processing a certain amount of information. So usually, for most people, it's impossible to process more than about 40 bits, which is 40 information units per second. On the other hand, your body and your brain are bombarded with about 11 million bits per second. So if you would compare it to 1 kilometer, which is 1,000 meters in length, basically your attention would cover only this little bit, which is about 3.5 millimeters. Just as a comparison. And now most of us try to fit into this tiny, tiny little attentional space many tasks, and we try to multitask. So, and this causes severe problems because if you make proper use of your attentional space, which means you are focusing on one important task or on one task, then there happens a proper processing. Your attention is focused, you are consciously working on something. During this work, the information gets processed and the hippocampus facilitates the natural memory. So basically, you remember what you were doing, what you were learning. The different model is information processing under